Hello everyone. Previously we had discussed about the utility types, nothing but we saw with the examples as well, right? Exclude and omit. So today we'll be discussing on the awaited type. So what are awaited types basically? The awaited type basically it helps infer the result value of a promise. Again I'm telling the awaited type helps infer the result value of a promise, especially useful for asynchronous workflows and generic scenarios. Again I'm telling this is important. The awaited type helps infer the result value of a promise. This you have to keep in mind. Especially it is useful for the asynchronous workflows and generic scenarios, right? Let's see this one with a very simple example. So let's go with inferring the result type of a promise, right? So I'll just write the code. If I try to run the code, I'll get an error basically. Try to set the lib compiler to the ES 2015 or later. So you can just do the same thing with the VS Code or any IDE that you prefer. Set the lib compiler to the ES 2015 or later and you can try that one. You'll get the proper output. So I'll just show the example and I'll just explain what I have written, right? So I'll just give here. Let me quickly come here. Let me give here type. I'll just give here promise type. Let me set this one to promise within the angle bracket. Let me give here what shall I give? This is of the type number, right? I'll just give here number. So let me give here type result type. Let me set this one to awaited promise type here, which is absolutely correct. Basically what it does here, the second line, this resolves to a number. Again I'm telling the second line here, whatever I have written here, awaited promised at this one gets resolved to a number. And finally let me come here const, let me consider some variable name. I'll just give you a value. Let me set this one to the result type, right? That's what I have considered here. So I'll just set this one to some random value. I'll just give here 50, which is basically this is valid, right? This has to get the result to the number, so we are passing the number over here 50, which is basically valid. Let me quickly come here. I'll just try to log here value I have given. Let me log the value here. So if I try to run the code, it will give me the error here. So basically try setting the lib compiler to the ES 2015 or later. You can just try with the different IDE setting the lib compiler this one to the ES 2015 or later. Let me try to run the code. I'll just show you. So yeah, here you can clearly see. So what I have done here is this one awaited promise type here. This one, whatever I have used here, awaited promise type, this one. So this resolves the type of the promise to the number. This has to resolve the awaited, this has to resolve the type of the promise to the number. We can clearly see here, right? So the output basically we have to get here as 50. Basically the console logs 50 demonstrating the result type. So as I have said, try setting the compiler this one lib compiler to the ES 2015 or later, then try it with the any ID of your choice. So you have to get the output basically 50. So so here awaited promise type, this one resolves the type of the promise to the number, and finally we have to get the output 50, right? So I hope the concept of inferring result type of a promise is completely clear. Nothing but I hope the concept of the awaited type is completely clear. Next, let's discuss on the custom type predicates, right? So for now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.